Welcome back, players and collectors, to my channel, Ren's Collectibles. Today we're going to be taking a look at the newly announced set, coming beyond Stellar Crown even. It's called Surging Sparks. Now, this is an interesting set because typically the English sets are comprised of two Japanese sets, and usually we know what the two Japanese sets are and most of the cards in them before anything's revealed in English. This time, however, we've only gotten one set of the two Japanese sets, and there's some interesting stuff coming from it that we have to take a look at. So let's look at the press release first, and then we'll look at the product revealed. All right, first things first, we are on the official press site here for Surging Sparks, and this gives us a good little glimpse at what we're going to be looking at for this set, and we're going to just go ahead and read some of the interesting stuff here. So we're going to get most of the standard product we normally do. However, there is a new collaboration with the Pokemon Horizon series that the TCG side is going to reflect. So there's a brand new collection box that's going to be coming out with that. And we're going to take a look at that as well after we get done with all of this here. But the press releaser basically says, today, the Pokemon Company International announced a new expansion for the best-selling Pokemon trading card game Scarlet and Violet. Surging Sparks will be available beginning November 8th, 2024. So that is the release date for this new set, November 8th. We still have a few months to go. Of course, Stellar Crown releases in a couple weeks here, so we're looking a little bit further into the future here. But November 8th is the date to mark for that. The cool thing about this is right around Thanksgiving, Black Friday time, so maybe, just maybe, we're gonna see some retail exclusive Black Friday boxes coming for it. Who knows? Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't at all. But online sellers typically have some cool like online sales for Black Friday, so maybe some of the new Surging Sparks will be available in that. Just throwing that out there so you guys don't break the bank on this set. It's gonna be a good set, I'm telling you now, but that way you have some options there. Pokemon TCG Scarlet Violet Surging Sparks introduces players to more beautifully radiant stellar Terra Pokemon EX, including Pikachu EX, with its powerful Topaz Bolt attack. In this expansion, players can collect and battle with cards themed around the terrarium, an artificial paradise first introduced in the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero Part 2, the Indigo Disc DLC for Scarlet and Violet, the video games, and then discover the towering Alolan Executor EX in its stellar form alongside other powerful Dragon-type Pokemon. I'm really looking for that because I love Dragon-type Pokemon, so this is going to be good. It also says, in addition, players can discover Latias EX and Archaludon EX, as well as new A-Spec cards, which continue to bring a twist to Pokemon TCG. The cool thing is it actually shows noteworthy cards from the expansion. So it's going to show us that we have 8 A-Spec cards, 4 of which have already been revealed in the Dragon set in the Japanese side of things. So 4 of them we haven't officially seen yet. However, there are 2, I believe, in Japanese exclusive decks right now. So there's a Sylveon EX deck and a Ceruledge EX deck that's being released in Japan, and they both feature, I think, different A-Spec cards that could potentially be 2 more of the 8 A-Spec cards we've gotten, or that's going to be in the set. I don't know, that's unconfirmed, but that's just kind of my line of thinking, and I've seen that other people have said the same thing. So we might already know 6 of the 8 A-Spec cards. Some of them are really good too. We're going to get 8 Stellar Terra Pokemon EX and 9 Terra Pokemon EX, 23 Illustration Rare Pokemon, 11 Special Illustration Rare Pokemon and Supporter cards, and then 6 Hyper Rare Gold Etched cards. The Gold Etched cards I kind of I'm interested in because maybe it's just the way they word it, but usually Pokemon is very particular in the way they word things. I'm just curious if Gold Etched cards means the standard gold foil treatment that Pokemon cards have been getting for the last few years, or if this is a new type of like gilded card. Like Magic the Gathering, for example, has these really nice gilded cards where they have like, I don't know, flat foil is kind of how I can say it. It's really interesting. It makes the cards pop. Usually it's like the border and some of the words or like the name of the card and stuff have like this gold foil. It's different from what the traditional foiling at Pokemon typically uses. So I'm just curious if this is going to be a new type of gold card or if this is just a different way of wording the gold cards they've already gotten. But players can find Surging Spark booster packs, elite trainer boxes, special collections at Pokemon Center and participating retailers. And of course, the Pokemon Center is going to have the typical Pokemon Center elite trainer box, which we'll take a look at here in a second. And then you can have an opportunity to play Scarlet and Violet Surging Sparks before the launch by attending one of the many pre-release tournaments held at various LGSs. And again, these are super fun events. If you guys have never played in a pre-release tournament, you're missing out and you should definitely try it out. If you are wanting to get into playing the TCG and you don't know where to begin, that is a fantastic way to begin. Puts everybody on the same level. It gives you an opportunity to build decks. And most of the time, from my experience, people are very helpful and really willing to assist people in building decks, especially if they're new. So that's a great way to do it. Check with your local game store to see if they're participating and what their event is. It shows that they are beginning on October 26th. So that's the first date that they can be doing them. Not every retailer or not every LGS will be doing them on that date. Some of them do them further down. Some LGSs do more than just one. So, and then the set will also be available one day early via the PTCG Live app if you have that for your phone or computer. So you can do that. And that's also another good way to learn to play and then like test decks if you haven't done that yet. But additionally, fans can look forward to all new Pokemon TCG Grand Adventure Collection launching in November 15th of 2024. So a week after the release of the set. And it includes the PokemonCenter.com. It was created in collaboration with Pokemon Horizons, the series. The Pokemon Grand Adventure Collection features the series' dual protagonists, Liko and Roy, and their respective partner Pokemon Sprigatito and Fuecoco. 4 Scarlet and Violet series booster packs, 2 promo cards, plus an oversized card, and each featuring the Pokemon Horizons, the series logo. We're going to take a look at that in a second because it is actually really cool. You can kind of see it right here, but we're going to look at it in depth here in a moment. This is actually a really cool product. The cards, the promo cards have the stamp on it for Horizons, which I kind of like. I like the little different stamps and stuff that Pokemon does. And the Jumbo card actually has Terapagos and then like some of the characters from the show on it. So it's really cool to see. And here you can kind of see it. I put it up here so it's a little bit bigger for you to see. This is the box itself. This is the only image we've gotten. If this stands, if this is how the packaging stands and the packs within it are the same, it looks like you'll be getting 2 Surging Sparks packs. You'll be getting 1 Stellar Crown pack, and it looks like 1... I want to say that's Obsidian Flames, but I don't know. I can't really tell what this one is over here. It just seems weird that it might be Obsidian Flames, and it should probably be a newer set like Twilight Masquerade, but I don't really know. I can't really see the edge over here. So... But what's interesting is that you've got Sprigatito with Liko on the card, and it says, or it has the Pokemon Horizon stamp on it. And then the Fuecoco is the alternate one over here, or the other one, and it features Roy on it, again with the stamp. And then you get the Jumbo card of Terapagos and Friends, and it has kind of like the whole crew with all their Pokemon on it, with Terapagos on it. Not sure what the attack for it is, but I'll be curious to see if this actually gets a standard card treatment. I don't think it will be. I think it's just a gimmick card that's going to be Jumbo only. So interesting to see them kind of bringing that back there. Now, as we jump over to the PokemonCenter.com, we do get a look at the product here. We're going to start looking at the booster packs here because they have all different artworks. But the thing of note, or thing to note here, I should say, is we have a Latias pack art, we have the Archaludon pack art, and we have the Alolan Executor Stellar Terra pack art. These three are all featured in the new Dragon set. That's only going to be half of what the English set's going to be comprised of. Because again, you usually get 2 Japanese sets combined to make 1 English set. And the Dragon set, 3 of these pack arts are going to be featured in. Now, the last one is Pikachu, of course, that you can see right here in the front. This is going to be, presumably, one of the pack arts from the Japanese set that we still haven't heard information on yet, which again makes it kind of interesting that we've only seen half of the sets, but the set's being revealed, and it's typically not the case. But here's a closer look up at all these pack arts. If you want to look at them a little bit more in depth, feel free to pause the video. Well, you got the Pikachu, then the Alolan Executor with the stellar crown on it. The Latias, I think this is going to be a really cool, interesting pack art because it's got Latios in the background. And again, they're special illustration rare cards. Super, super good. People are already saying it's going to be the next heart card. So if you remember back in the Sun and Moon era, one of the biggest chase cards of alternate art cards was the Latias and Latios alternate art where they formed a heart. People are already saying that these 2 cards are going to be like the next step up for that. So very interesting to see. And then you've got Archaludon, of course, another Dragon Pokemon. And then this is the back of the booster pack here. I'm getting a lot of Alola vibes with the way that this booster pack is designed, though. This really just... It's got the design of all the Scarlet and Violet stuff that it's had, but just the coloring and the way it looks really makes me think of Burning Shadows and Crimson Invasion. So just an interesting thing to note. Could just be me. I don't know. But I thought that was pretty cool. And then we're going to look at, as this loads, we have the booster bundles. Everybody's favorite booster bundles. This is just straight up 6 booster packs of the set. Features all 4 artworks on the front there, which is really nice. Again, if you are new to the TCG, you're just looking for packs, this is probably the best way to go outside of a booster box. So if you just want like a cheap option of a booster box, this is it right here. You are guaranteed nothing, but 6 straight up packs for $27. Not terrible, not great, not terrible. And then here's the back. So the back of this actually is the same as the booster box. So I'll read that off when we get to the booster box. It also has a nice little scale for, you know, if you want a nice size comparison, I guess, of what the product is going to be. Here it is, 4.2 inches. And got a nice little hand down there for scale. But, you know, that's 2 of the products there. We have the Elite Trainer Box. In typical fashion, this is the Pokemon Center version, and of course, we will also get the retailer's version, which will not have the Pokemon Center logo on it. It also, for the promo cards on the Pokemon Center version, the difference is, again, the Pokemon Center logo on the box. The promo cards will have the Pokemon Center logo on it, and then you get 2 extra packs. So these ones will have 11 packs. The regular retail versions, the stuff you'll find at Target, Walmart, everywhere else, will not have the Pokemon Center logo on the box, will not have the Pokemon Center logo on the promo cards, and it will have 2 less packs, so 9 packs total. Here are the contents as a whole. You can kind of see everything here. 11 packs, box, player's guide. The energies, I have an opinion on the energies. When we get to that, I'll show you. But here's a better look at the player's guide. Nothing special, pretty standard. The sleeves look pretty cool, though. If they give these the foil treatment that they kind of have been doing with the Pokemon Center versions, these will look really nice. They're still Pokemon Center sleeves, so probably not going to be used too much, but they'll look nice. appears as if the box here will have the shattered foil treatment and possibly the dividers as well, since it has the same art on it. You can definitely see that it looks like the silver of these are shiny, so that's going to be interesting. This is the thing I'm most excited about, though. I'm going to be just straight up and honest. Magneton is one of my favorite electric-type Pokemon out there. Every single time I do a run-through of any of the Pokemon video games, when I need an electric-type Pokemon, if Magnemite is available to me and I can get to it, I will 100% be getting it because I love Magneton. I hate Magnezone. I love Magneton. Magnezone just is weird. It's just a weird Pokemon. I never enjoyed it. I thought they had perfection with Magneton, and then they took it a step too far. Yeah, I like Magneton. I don't like Magnezone. I like Magneton. But this one is really a fantastically made card. The artwork is awesome. There's just so much chaos in it, and I love it with all the electricity running around it. But it's a very playable card, which makes it so much better to me. So it's only got 100 HP. It's an electric type, of course. Stage 1 because it has to evolve from Magnemite. But its ability is really good, and I think it's going to see a lot of play. It's going to enhance not only the Raikou decks, it'll probably be in Raging Bolt decks, and it could see whatever other electric type Pokemon are coming in the set. It could really enhance them, including Iron Hands. So this ability says Overvolt Discharge. Once during your turn, you may attach up to 3 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon, your electric Pokemon, in any way you like. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. So, first thing to note is that you use the ability, your Magneton is knocked out. So you're giving your opponent a free prize card. Keep that in mind, especially if you're using this in a later game, the later stages of the game. But you can attach 3 energy from your discard pile to your electric type Pokemon. So it does have limits. It can only attach to other electric type Pokemon, which is why I say Raging Bolts, Raikou. I say Raikou, but I guess it's really the Raikou Iron Hands deck. And then whatever new decks come out with this set, it's going to be really good. A good way to power up. But it's energy attachment, it's energy acceleration, and it's also an energy retrieval from the discard pile. So it's, to me, the ability is worth knocking the Pokemon itself out, giving your opponent a free prize card. But, you know, there's cards in play. Scarlet and Violet set has been all about coming from behind to win, or, you know, the comeback moments, I should say. So this just really feeds into that more. I think this is going to be a really, really good card. And then, of course, we've got the standard dice here. You get your counters, and then you get your one big die that has like all the glitter and stuff in it. And then your energy cards. I've always had thoughts that the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes should have foil energy cards. I'm just saying it. They should do it. When you buy a bundle box from Magic the Gathering, you get a pack of lands that's standard, non-foil, and then you get a pack of lands that has foiling on it. And I feel like Pokemon should go that route and just give us some standoff, different foil stuff for their energy cards that could be completely different than all the other energies and special energies and whatnot. But they haven't done it, and I don't know if they will. So this is the back of the booster box here, or the Elite Trainer box. Again, the text here is the same as the booster box and all that. Just kind of gives you a little intro to it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool product here. And then the last one we actually have to look at is the booster box, which it's standard booster box. It looks really cool. I love that the cutout is going to be the pop-up of the Alolan Executor, but very colorful box, very tropical themed. And then again, there's the back of the box. 36 packs, standard, 10 cards a pack, plus the energy. All of this stuff is available for pre-order right now on PokemonCenter.com. So especially like the Elite Trainer box, if you want to get that exclusive Elite Trainer box, now is your time to pre-order it. And then, of course, retailers will probably be putting orders up for it soon. But that's the gist. That's the new set, ladies and gentlemen. I just kind of wanted to showcase a little bit what's coming. Of course, if you want like more in-depth breakdown of what's happening, look at the newest Japanese set, the Dragon set, for some of the cards that are going to be in there. There's really good art and there's really good playable cards, but we're really waiting to see what the second set of the second Japanese set that's going to make up the English set's going to be. It should feature the Pikachu, and it should feature electric type Pokemon, since that's kind of like the theme is electric and dragons, and we haven't really seen any electric types outside of the Pikachu, so we should hopefully see some more. I don't know. We have no information of that now, but that's all we have time for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below if you are excited for this set or not. That's all we have time for today. We'll see you guys in the next one.